Thank you all for clicking this upload. We're out here at Skyline Speedway tonight for Rumble on the Ridge Night 1. It's also the Greg Schilling Memorial for modifieds. I've got my modified here, and Chad's got his here. Plus Chad's also got the late model here. So it's going to be a fun night of getting all the cars together and getting them up there and running back and forth. Shane's going to come and help and take care of that one. So that'll help out a lot. But we're going to go up here in a minute and get signed in and check the track out.
We won last weekend. We won a whole barrel of fuel plus $9,700. Yeah. They didn't get railroad fuel on it.
Don't look too bad. Hopefully the track will slick off and be nice and smooth tonight, like I like it out here. Got two of my sidekicks with me tonight. Also expect a stout field of cars here tonight in the modified class. I don't know how many they're going to have, but I'll probably say around 35-ish, maybe a few more. It's usually a good turnout for the Greg Schilling, and it pays $99 just for the consi. So if you don't make it, it's 99 bucks. And then if you start the feature, it's $199. And I think it's 12th through 18th, or maybe it's 11th through 18th, pays $199. And 10th it starts going up, and then it keeps rising. And it's $1,299 a win tonight, I believe. Also, Chad's modified hasn't been out since Volusia. It was the last time it was raced was down in Florida. So he hasn't been in that since then. He's been running the late model ever since. So we'll see how he does tonight. Hopefully I can beat him. Good field of cars here tonight. There's some over behind all them haulers. And then on the back stretch of the track down there, there's more. Come on. And then here's us. Looks like Chad's getting the late model tires put on. Getting it all ready to go. This one's ready to go. All tire pressure and everything's set. This one's ready. And he's finishing that one up now.
Where'd she go? Ran away. Those are cool. I like it.
There's 30 late models signed in, and there's 35 UMP modified signed in tonight. It's going to be a stout field of cars, and it's going to be tough just to get in with the caliber of cars here. So we're either going to be in the feature or we're going to watch a heck of a feature. Either way, we're here and we're going to have some fun.
Late model. 4-car dash, 3 hinges. Invert the top 4. Dash only invert. That is correct. Right. Modified 6-car dash, because thing, invert 4. 6 cars, invert 4. Does everybody understand that? 5th and 6th will start 5th and 6th. The fastest qualifier will start 4th. Everybody understand that? 6 laps, dash. All right, Kenny Johnson was there.
37 modified and just over 30 late models. So it's going to be a heck of a field of cars. Pretty much win and get in. So it's going to be fun. But I am thrilled with all the cars that's here. It's a great turnout for this race. It raises good money, but it's not looking so good back that way. So there's a chance of rain here in a few. Go time. Well guys, here's the current situation. Currently under rain delay. Might as well eat some good food.
Hit the pond.
That's some dedicated fans.
Did you just get that lightning bolt?
Yeah, there's that in aluminum bleachers.
Lightning bolt right here.
That's some dedication.
There was this big streak of lightning.
Look
But
at the track with the red velvet.
with the RV.
Rain's moved out. They said they're going to try to get a truck on the track here soon and start running it in. They said they're going to try to race tonight no matter what, but they just said over the intercom. So we're going to find out if they do get on the track and they do get it ran in. It should be nice and hammered down tonight. So we'll see how things go. But for all you guys that don't know, every year at the Greg Schilling Memorial, it rains. Every year, at least the first one. It usually takes a couple tries to get it in. But pretty much every year it rains at the Greg Schilling Memorial. Back in the pit soon. where he puts it. As long as it's on there. What's wrong with the modified, do you know?
No fuel pressure.
No
So I
fuel.
got like 3 pounds.
Oh.
I got 3 pounds of fuel pressure bottom.
Is there any way of turning it up? My second lap wasn't very good because the car was a little slow in front of me, and it happened. But hopefully, get in out with my car. Hopefully, it still wasn't. The first lap wasn't too bad, and I won't be too far back. And we'll still have a decent starting spot for the heat race. They got the heat race lineups up. Heat race lineups, they got them up.
Yeah.
What was he in the late model? 17. So I was 17th fast in the late model. He was 3rd overall in the modified. So I'll put him in the 6-car dash. But he's automatically in the feature. I was 24th overall. So I'll start somewhere probably back of a heat race. And they're probably only taking a couple out of each heat. So I'll have some work to do. We'll find out when they post it. But we're going to give it a all and hopefully get in and try our luck.
3 advance to the feature.
Alright guys, the right front lower broke. When I went to turn down there and spun out, something broke. And I knew something broke the way it turned the car. Well, I didn't know it was the right front lower. I finished the race when the right front lower broke. The car's all back together, sitting there ready to go. Got everything done to it. We gotta love this if we can do it, because it is muddier than crap. Tracking the mud all through my trailer again. We're working in mud. My shoes are all muddy. And we're going out to run a B main. We're starting third in the B main. Taking the top 2. So hopefully we can get out of this and be in the B main. Or hopefully get out of the B main to make the A main. If not, it's been a heck of a run tonight. So we'll see what we can do and go from there. I got a heck of a mess in here to clean up.
TJ Rouse and Jess Hartman. Then row number 3, Butch Whitecott and Josh Farmer in that 92 Schilling would have been assessed to that number 12, and he's going to be leaving. Give it a push, truck. Give it a push, and we'll get things lined back up and start again.
625, 600.
Gotta fix the door there. I gotta finish fixing the right front. I still got an issue over there, but I don't know. I'm disappointed in myself. I plainly ran it in too hard and didn't realize it slicked off as much as it did when I moved up a little bit. and I spun myself out like a dummy. Really kind of disappointed in myself, but it happens, I guess. But Chad's whole front end of his late model's all messed up. He's got to get the stuff, put it back together. But, yeah. It's got a whole bunch of work to be done to it. We got to finish changing everything on the right front that we didn't get changed, that's bent, for tomorrow. So we'll get a little bit of that work done here tonight, and then after the feature, and then get everything put in the trailer, get out of this mud mess for a little bit, and then come back tomorrow and finish everything up. Chad should roll off 6 in the modify for the feature. He didn't even tip the B main or anything in the late model. He just parked it for the night. He's got to get home to get all the parts for it. So see how all that goes tomorrow. What is it? No, I didn't use that new one.
Only one I got left.
Huh. I used that old one and made one.
I hope this thing runs.
That said he worked on it. I don't know.
Change everything but the carburetor.
Changed everything but the carburetor?
Fuel pump, fuel regulator.
I don't know. Hopefully it runs. Hey, Brandon Francis said if you needed parts for your late model bumper and stuff, he has them.
I got a bumper.
Let him know is what he said.
I got a bumper this morning. It's been lower than Vulcan too.
Mr. Rankin doing?
Good.
Big feature, didn't he?
Yeah. Finished third.
Heck yeah. I didn't.
I spun it out one late today. Yeah, let's do that.
Go time for Chad's feature.
where'd you finish at? I said, hell, I don't know. 4th, 5th, 6th, I don't know.
Hope you all enjoyed the video. Chad ended up 4th place, so at least one of the cars had a decent night. This one surely didn't. I surely stepped on myself and didn't have a very good night. But we ended up breaking the lower control arm in the heat race. I'll show that to you all real quick. Get over to my trailer. So I ended up snapping the Weir's lower right off. It snapped off, shredded it off right there. When I was entering the turn, I felt it drop over on the right front, and when it did, I went around. Well, and then I collected the poor Seth Cheney, or I think it was Seth, that 99, I think that's it, what his name is. Anyways, I collected him, and that was just my fault, because when it fell over, it went around. Well, then when we drove back off, I knew I had a problem because the car was laying like tilted down on the right front, and I didn't know what the problem was, but it was steering fine. It was just laying on the right front, and it was kind of darty, but it was steering fine. I wasn't 100% sure, so I just went back green. When we went back green, I just went with it. I passed a couple, but apparently I hurt some feelings when I passed a couple. But I was still laying on the right front, dragging the frame. Well, we come back in, we put it all back together, and it ain't right. It's close to right. We got a new lower on it, but there's still a problem with the upper and a problem with the shock. We put it back on to go out for the B main, and then yeah, there was a problem with it, but I still stepped on myself and ran it in a little too deep and spun it out while leading the race. I'd probably been all right if I wouldn't have done that, and I'd probably salvaged a decent night, but it is what it is. And I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. We'll be back tomorrow night to do some more racing here for Rumble on the Ridge, and we'll have some more fun. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and remember to get down and hit the subscribe button. Let us know what you think, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.